What's up everyone, it's Ryan here, and today we're doing another one of the final Infinity War videos. They'll still be here when you're done. If you're watching another video, make sure to take your time. If you haven't seen the movie, please click out, because this is everything past the spoiler review, which I have done 2 videos ago, is spoiler filled, so please go watch the movie and then come back, and then when you actually watch this video, if you want to, go to the movie, and actually it might help you understand the movie a little bit more. So please, if you didn't like it as much, watch this video and then go try it again, and you might like it anymore. So let's answer these questions and my theory on them. So let's get into it. So one of the frequently asked questions about Avengers Infinity War is actually, what happened to Gamora? Is she dead, alive, or unknown? So spoiler alert, a lot of people were confused when actually Gamora was thrown off a cliff by Thanos and died, but then we get to see her later talk to Thanos, so it's leading a lot of questions. So if you don't know why Thanos threw her off the cliff, it's because he had to get the Soul Stone. Red Skull said you have to sacrifice someone you love to get the Soul Stone, and that's what he did. So what basically happens if you get killed by someone wielding the Soul Stone, you basically go into a little realm inside the Soul Stone called Soul World, which is an orangish realm, and you can do whatever you want until you can find some way to get back to your body and come back to life. So some evidence that Gamora is in Soul World. For one, there's an orange background for the Soul Stone, which is probably for Soul World, and we actually get to see Gamora's home arch, which is a familiar place for Thanos and Gamora, and we finally get to see Gamora's soul actually talk to Thanos, which means Thanos actually went into the Soul Stone to actually go talk to Gamora. And I feel like when we saw the unstable Infinity Gauntlet at the end of the Avengers Infinity War movie, I feel like it would probably be easy for the unstable powers of the Infinity Stones to probably get Gamora out of that orange soul gem and actually make her come back to life. So another question was like, what is Red Skull doing on that random planet, and how did he survive? So if you remember, at the end of the first Avengers movie, you actually got to see Red Skull try to grab the Tesseract, and it looks like he was going to try to use it against his enemies, but then it didn't go so well, it got unstable, and he got shot up into space. So from then on, everyone thought Red Skull had died. They thought he was just shot up into space, maybe died, and like every MCU villain, they just thought he was just dead. So then we actually got to see how Red Skull actually said he got transported there thanks to the Tesseract and the Space Stone, and he actually tried to find a way off for a while, but then he actually came across the Soul Stone and then decided to become the protector of it. So since like the protector of the Soul Stone has nothing to protect anymore because Thanos took the Soul Stone from him, what will he be doing? Is he dead now because the Soul Stone was keeping him alive? Is he going to come back as a hero or villain? Or is he just going to come back as someone who's not going to be on either side? It's going to leave a lot of questions for the Red Skull in the future. I think it would also be pretty cool if somehow someone actually got to tell Captain America that Red Skull is actually alive. I think it would be really interesting to see Steve Rogers' reaction in like Avengers 4. And then another question after Avengers Infinity War is actually, what happened to Ant-Man and Clint Barton, also known as Hawkeye? So let's start out with Hawkeye. Now, if you don't know, in Age of Ultron, we actually got to learn that Hawkeye actually had his own family, but was off the books. So Hawkeye is scheduled to be in Avengers 4, so I'm guessing something might have happened if he was like on vacation with his family or something. Maybe some of his family disappeared, leading him to like trying to find the other Avengers to see what's going on, and then learn about Thanos and help him take him down. That's my best guess about Hawkeye. So I feel like this would be probably a good path to send down Hawkeye. Like, he lost his family and he's trying to figure out what's going on, and he goes to the Avengers, and I feel like it would be a good way for the group to get back together, all with their new looks, and take down Thanos. So since Avengers Infinity War is going to be after Ant-Man and the Wasp, I feel like Ant-Man and Wasp are in the same boat. They don't know what's going on. They just feel like they need to do their own thing, with the Avengers doing their own thing, and they've got it handled. So after Ant-Man and the Wasp, I feel like Ant-Man and the Wasp are probably noticing people turning to dust too, and they're feeling like, alright, we need to find some people to help us, because we can't do this alone. We need to figure out what the problem is. Now, since this is probably after Ant-Man and the Wasp, like after their problems are over with, like Ant-Man having no more problems except this disappearing problem, I feel like he would probably call Captain America and see what's going on, and if they needed help, he'll probably come in and help too. Now, another question was, why did Thor not aim for a better shot at Thanos' head or another critical part of him besides the chest? So according to the directors of Avengers Infinity War, it looks like Thor actually did have a clear shot at Thanos' head and could have killed the Mad Titan. Now, Thor actually didn't go for Thanos' head because he actually wanted to make him suffer a little bit for killing his best friend Heimdall and his brother Loki, and that made him mad, as we saw in the movie, and he said you would die for that, so he wanted to make Thanos suffer and make him know that Thor had won and beaten Thanos, and then kill Thanos. So I feel like we're gonna probably see Thor, like the director said in Avengers 4, we're definitely gonna see Thor like talk about how he wanted to tell Thanos this, and like I feel like it's gonna be a lot more better explained in Avengers 4 rather than Infinity War. So another question is, what will happen all to the people who had died in Avengers Infinity War? Will they come back or will they stay permanently dead? Now this might be a yes or no answer. I feel like some of them will probably stay dead if they were killed in the snap wave or killed by another character. I feel like mostly all the new characters will come back for their own separate movies though, but I don't know about the old characters. The directors of Avengers Infinity War definitely did not make a mistake killing all the new characters and most of the Guardians of the Galaxy. They're probably sending a message that they're going to use the old Avengers team one last time to defeat Thanos and maybe die trying to save the galaxy, and then that's how they bring in the new Avengers team. As for the Guardians of the Galaxy, they'll probably not die in Avengers 4. I feel like everyone will come back for Guardians 3 movie, and I feel like they just haven't had as many movies as the Avengers have, like the original team, and I feel like that the directors of Guardians of the Galaxy want to have more time with them before maybe considering making a new Guardians team. So another question about Avengers Infinity War, what did people do when Thanos snapped his fingers? Did they just sit around or did they try to do something about it? So if you actually did see Avengers Infinity War, you actually get to see Thanos collect all the Infinity Stones or gems, put them in his gauntlet and actually snap his fingers. Then a lot of people were wondering what happened next. So to answer this question, we actually got a leaked photo from the Avengers 4 set, and it looks like we actually get to see an older Tony Stark, a younger Steve Rogers, and also Scott Lang. So with this older Tony Stark, it looks like half the universe, including him, just moved on. Thanos snapped his fingers, no one could do anything about him, no one tried stopping him, and now they just moved on. And judging to his apparel, it looks like he's the new founder of S.H.I.E.L.D. just because Nick Fury's gone, and it looks like he could be like the best choice for the new S.H.I.E.L.D. director. So we actually get another Avengers 4 set photo of Tony Stark in his shield gear, but it looks like he's actually a lot more geared up with like assault gear, maybe guarding something or attacking something. But if we actually look in the first Avengers movie, we actually get to see all the combat shield-like agents escorting Loki to his cell. It looks exactly like Tony Stark's gear that he's wearing, so I'm guessing it's not a coincidence. So if we actually look at the original set photo of the older Tony Stark, we actually get to see some sort of wristband around his fingers he's holding onto, which could have been a device he invented in the future to travel back in time and maybe collect all the Infinity Stones before Thanos gets them. Now this theory could confirm why Steve Rogers is wearing his classic Captain America outfit and having no beard in this movie, because Tony Stark traveled back in time to maybe get the Infinity Stones. Make sure you guys definitely stay tuned because I will probably make a video about this time travel theory because I have a lot of ideas on how this could work. So guys, if you did like that video, make sure you guys definitely hit a big thumbs up button. If you do understand some of these questions now and how they happened in the movie, go check it out again if you want to. I'm sure it will be better for you if you understand it a little bit better. And if you want to hear my full time travel theory, I have a lot of ideas on that, how it could play out in Avengers 4. And I hope you enjoyed this video. A lot of new content coming out, and I hope you're enjoying them. I am planning maybe 2 or 3 more Avengers Infinity War stuff. It just depends on how I think about the video and how it might be good. So if you guys definitely want to see more videos, post them in the comments and they might be one of those videos. So until next time, I'll see you later, guys.